had gone to 3 different doctors before they diagnosed me. And they said, well, you may be coming down with a flu or something. Can't find anything wrong or out of place. Just go home and take you some ibuprofen and Tylenol. See how you do. That's the first big mistake that happened. The 3rd night that I was home, I had horrible chills. I ached all over. And I became paralyzed from the waist down. They did a spinal tap on me and found out I had viral meningitis. I went right in a coma and stayed in a coma for 3 days. On the 3rd day, my neurologist came in and saw how bad I was, and he called my husband. He said, Mr. Bobo, you need to call your 2 daughters. If they want to see their mother alive before she passes, they need to come on now. He said, we've done everything we can do. I had all kind of tests run on me. They tried to figure out the cause of my infection, and they came back with 0 results. My eyes opened out of that coma, and I saw double for quite some time because my brain was so swollen. But I looked at the end of my bed, and there stood my neurologist. He said, Miss Bobo, you've been real sick. I thought to myself, mister, I'm so glad you have figured this out, because you're the first doctor that has figured out how sick I really am. At the end of my time in the hospital, they had taken me down to do a full-body MRI to see what damage could have been done to my brain and my other parts of my body. They said, you've had a light stroke. You've got permanent nerve damage in your bladder. I had to learn to walk again. I am left with chronic encephalopathy, a generalized term for brain injury. And I know and recognize that it depends on what part of the brain is injured as to what your limitations will be. When I would stoop down to pull something out of a drawer or open a cabinet door, I would feel like I'm going to fall. I didn't have the strength and didn't have the stamina. People would look at me and they would think, well, you're fine. There's nothing wrong with you. It is an invisible illness. The after effects are invisible to most people. When you realize that you can't take care of your body in any way, that you're totally reliant on other people to keep you alive, it humbles you big time. The quicker I could have got into a larger hospital like I did, the better it would have been for me. There needs to be more public awareness, more funding, more fundraisers, and people need to know the signs to look to. This is an unusual illness. It's not that common. That's why nobody around in my area knew anything about it. And just think if they'd caught this the first day I went, how much different my life could have been.